Enjoy the podcast.
I have nothing. Hi guys. Happy New
That was funny. It like faded in and out. And you're like, I have nothing.
This was the worst intro ever to the new year. This is a great start.
This is awesome. Good job.
Thank you. No, seriously, thanks. I really try.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh my gosh.
2026.
2026. This is so crazy. We're finally done with 2025 and we're in
I know.
we're in the new year.
Happy New Year.
Oh my gosh. I know we said that we were going to be consistent, but I have a perfectly good excuse.
Yeah. Tell the excuse.
So, it's been really hectic with finals and like getting together to like do this podcast. Like I even told her like I'm so sorry. Like I told him I really just need to like concentrate and get this done because this is like heavy graduate finals, people. Like I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and that's why I feel like even today we woke up late to record this.
Yeah, I woke up at 12.
Yeah. It's been a vibe.
It has.
But it's really great to be back, and honestly, I'm really grateful that I finished my semester strong, and that's something I'm really grateful for the new year is that I got a 4.0 ending.
How's it feeling this 4.0?
How does it feel? How does it feel? I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know how to feel. I'm tired. I'm just grateful to be back and actually like get a break because I feel like I had to put so much of myself into my semester that like I haven't really had a break, but I'm really grateful now that we can go back to doing this because I feel like we kept just going like we're gonna take a break but we're gonna be right back because things kept coming up.
Sorry.
So anyways, there was that, and of course, and I know your job, it's been crazy and everything, so that's really why you haven't like heard from both of us and why starting this new year we wanted to kind of just really give everyone just an update. You know, so I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and you had fun with your New Year's, like with your drinks.
What was the first thing you said?
I don't know, people drink on New Year's. I just thought listen with your drinks.
Hope you had fun being alcoholics this season.
Hopefully not. Oh gosh. For us, like we literally just had like a sparkling. I had like sparkling grape juice. That's what I had.
I had water.
Because you can't. I know.
I know. I can't. Also, I took a toast with my water, non-sponsored Poland Springs.
Non-sponsored Poland Springs water. So no, but overall, it was really fun. Like the whole everything was just so much fun. But I'm really excited to just be back. We had a good Christmas. You spent New Year's with me. And we're going to get into a lot because a lot happened. Like, even before, like, like the new year hit. We got to see Stranger Things. We're going to go into that. I know I was supposed to give you guys a recap with 90 Day, but Sam's Christmas or late Christmas gift came true. I'm just going to make it so brief.
Really? Sorry.
It's gonna be so brief.
That was just me being sarcastic.
No, like I understand. So it's gonna be very brief. And then I think we can also just quickly mention like Dancing with the Stars. Like didn't Robert win? I think
Robert Irwin won. I think we did. He won.
We mentioned it. That's how behind we are. Like
I know. I'm trying to remember what we said.
And what we
it's been
missed.
so long. So I'm sorry if we repeat anything.
If we repeat stuff, we're so sorry. But we're just happy to sincerely be back. We're still in the process of, for this coming year, we're definitely going to be having we might be doing Twitch. I think that's gonna be we're gonna go into games. Like literally best Christmas gift I got was like my PS5. And so I'm back in like the gaming scene and I'm like ready to stream, and we're gonna be streaming. And I haven't streamed since it was like originally by myself streaming.
And then I joined you.
Yeah, and we kept saying like, yeah, we want to continue doing this, and then we stopped. And
we did Dead by Daylight and that island fishing thing. Surviving. There you go.
I forget the name of it, but like I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Was it Stranded Deep? Stranded Deep.
Yeah, I had no idea what we were doing that whole time. We did try, Both failed.
Yeah, but now we can, like, because you got into Marvel Rivals, we can try Marvel Rivals
we can try Marvel Rivals and look like fools.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time, like, going back into streaming. I know Baldur's Gate. That's definitely what we're gonna be doing. So we'll definitely keep you guys updated to that, because I am so looking forward to getting, like, into fully, like, Baldur's Gate. And so
yeah, Baldur's Gate's fun.
Yes, and there's a lot that happened, like, news-wise. I guess we gotta really just, like, look into it. But one of the things, just to kind of, like, get it out of the way.
Sure.
Like, I think it's a good start, I guess. Not, like, a good start, but... This actually happened. Like, this was a crazy situation that both, Sam and I got to experience, unfortunately. It was actually, the day before New Year's Eve is when it happened.
Yeah.
Like... If anyone was in the Willowbrook Mall for New Jersey, I'm glad everyone came out okay, because there was an incident that happened, unfortunately, which there was somebody who unfortunately came in armed. We're going to word it like that. We're going to be very careful how we word this situation, of course, because it's a very sensitive topic, and I promise you, like, we're not going to go any...
no deeper than that.
And unfortunately, like, when this was... There's some funniness into it, I guess, to look back in it. Not the situation.
Not the situation, but how it came to be, I guess.
More so, like, we went to the mall just so I could get my phone fixed.
Yeah.
The back of the phone
was cracked.
It was, like, completely cracked, and I had to go and get it fixed, unfortunately. And the time that I was supposed to pick it up is unfortunately when the situation happened.
They delayed her phone. We got there... What time? 1, 2? And they're like, yeah, you could pick it up at 7:30. We're like, oh, we have to be here for this long.
Yeah, okay. It was ridiculous. Like, oh, don't even get me started. But, like, I'm just grateful now. I had to go, like, the next day to get my phone. But unfortunately, when we heard, like, the sounds and people started running, I had to, like, go with, like, I had to leave my phone. And that was such a rough situation. And it was honestly, like, very terrifying, like, being in that situation. Sam definitely for sure was, like, our like, she went full on, like, fight or flight mode.
Yeah, my fight or flight mode kicked in fast. When I ran, I thought she was behind me, and then I didn't realize what till after she said people were pushing me. I almost fell. I was like, yeah, because when I turned, I didn't see you there. I'm like, where are you? So I waited for her so I could see her, and I grabbed her arm. I'm like, let's go, let's run, let's go.
Yeah, it was bad. It was, like, scary for me, because with my bad knee, I can only go so fast.
I know.
So it was terrifying to get, like, people were literally shoving just to, like, get out. And it was such a scary situation. And then you and I, like, we exited the mall. We had to, like, cross through ice, and I gripped to her for dear life.
She didn't want to, because at that moment, you were, like, still in shock. And you didn't want to, like, go through ice or stuff. I'm like, I was like Aladdin. I'm like, you have to trust me.
No,
trust
for real.
me. We're gonna walk through this ice together, cross the heavy traffic, whatever, to go across the street
to the other store.
To the other stores, because I doubt he's gonna cross this heavy traffic street. So let's keep going straight. And she was like, no, I don't know. I'm like, trust me. Yeah. We could go. Thankfully, you trusted me.
No, it was just so much. Like, that situation, like, it was so much. And by the time, like, we were finally, like, picked up and, like, being brought home, that's where you, like...
Oh, I crashed right after we were,
that's when it finally, like, hit you. It was, like, okay, that's when you can finally, like, feel everything. Because for me, it was, like, at that point where I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm just grateful we're out.
Yeah.
So, it was a lot. But I'm just really grateful that we got to hurt. You know what I'm saying? That we got to be safe. That was, like, the most important thing, you know? So yeah, that was a situation that happened. And also, you'll hear, like, nervous laughing. That's just how I am. Like, it was definitely a really, like, scary situation. But I think the best way to look a lot of the times at stuff that was, like, rough and, like, scary, at least to try to see, like, and I guess bring some light into it. Like, overall, like, I'm just grateful that we were okay, and I'm grateful that we were by an exit, because unfortunately some people were stuck in the mall, and because we were close to an exit, we were able to
head out.
Yeah, but I'm grateful I wasn't alone in that situation. I'm so grateful I had, like, Sam with me, and that, you know, we were okay, that none of us were hurt. And so that's the best way to look at it. So I'm sorry that we had to start a little rough, but I do think it was like important to tell just the fact that like for when like, you know, these situations when they happen to don't not do what I do, remain calm and just, you know, like cuz every situation is going to be different. Um for I guess in the case if you were in, God forbid, I hope never, but with how everything is going on in this world, unfortunately, this is something that's common. I hate to say it like that, but it's common to just remain calm. If you're by an exit, get out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing I could say. Thoughts?
Yeah.
So I think that's the best way to put it. But I know even like you and I were discussing before, like it's true, like every situation is going to be different. And fortunately for us, like we were
fortunate that we were by the exit when it all started, because not everyone's that fortunate.
Yeah. And no one got hurt. Let me be very clear. Nobody got hurt. That's the most important thing to take away out of all of this. We're so grateful that nobody got hurt. And just, yeah, like, be aware of your surroundings sometimes. Like, there's unfortunate as it is to say, there are some bad people out there.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to a brighter note because that got a little sad.
It's so sad.
But I'm looking at it in a positive way. I'm happy to be here in general. And obviously you are.
Yeah.
So one thing that I wanted to talk about, because I don't know how everyone's New Year's has been. For us, my New Year's was just grateful watching Stranger Things finally. And so,
yeah, because I know some people watched it at home or some watched it in the theaters, like my parents did and my sister.
Did they enjoy it?
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to them today.
Oh, do you know? Like, did they tell you about it?
No.
Because it's fun. Like, I wish we would have went to a theater, but unfortunately, like, there was no theater by us that could do it.
Yeah.
So, but it was fine. I started this at home. I'm finishing it at home. So, overall, like, I'm going to give, like, a warning right now. So, if this will contain spoilers, if you guys haven't seen it, then I am so sorry.
Yeah, pause and come back later.
Yeah, we'll give you, like, a moment.
We'll give you a few seconds.
A few seconds, so...
You like jazz?
Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning.
You have been warned.
You've been warned.
You've been warm.
You've been warmed and you've been warned. Why did I feel like Robin? Like, you know, in the radio station, how she puts in the...
You've been warmed.
So, we finally saw, like, everything. Like, the whole season 5. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I felt like this season was very rushed for me.
Same. I felt rushed. Because when they easily defeated Vecna, there was already like 40 minutes still left. I was like, what's all this 40 minutes for?
And it was all the epilogue. That whole last episode was just purely the epilogue.
Yeah.
So before we even I guess we can start off with because I think we talked a little, maybe we didn't because it's been that long. We can go into before the final episode. I enjoyed everything. I thought it was great, like the run at the point, but I don't know, like what really made me sad was like Dustin for a moment, but I'm so grateful that didn't stick. But when we saw Dustin grieving, unfortunately it did affect a lot of like what was going on throughout the story, and it was really sad to see how much like Eddie had such an effect
on him for sure.
Yeah, and like he just was it was like angry with everybody, even with people that like weren't the ones who did that to him. But I understand like it was like with all that's been going on, it's constant mourning of somebody.
Yeah.
So that was sad. And any thoughts of you?
Me? Thoughts? I liked it overall ever since I started it. I do believe that last episode felt very rushed for me. That they could have went with like an hour episodes in between and not like a whole 2-hour thing.
I agree.
Because right after they killed Vecna, etc., which was cool, by the way. She's like, you messed with my family. I'm like, I have a gut feeling she was gonna kill him. But, Joyce. And then I saw the time. I'm like, oh, that was fast how they killed him. How long is this? So I saw it was like another 40 minutes. I was like, oh, so something else does happen. It can't be this like happy. It can't be like this simple. Something else is gonna happen. So I was waiting for like the other shoe to drop to be like, psych, this is actually is happening. Wahahaha. But no. It was just a whole epilogue thing for like a good 30-40 minutes.
It felt so quick. Like, I feel like the issue was the climax was too quick for me.
It
like,
was too quick for
I
me,
expected more from that battle.
No, I laughed the whole Steve situation because I bet the writers knew everyone and their mother wanted Steve to live and not to die.
Me.
So when they did a little snippet of them thinking that he was actually gonna die and then it turned to black, I was like, oh, they knew what they were doing. They knew all of you were gonna freak out and cry.
I was literally sitting on the couch with her and she heard me going, no, Steve, no, and then Jonathan could not. I was just so grateful. I'm like, yay, all the manifestation works.
It reminded me of the Twilight of Rick and Dawn when you thought everyone died, and then it was just Alice's vision, and you're like, huh?
Honestly, for a moment, I thought that was gonna happen, that it was gonna be dumb as little kids again, and it was all Mike's camp.
Yeah, everyone had that theory that they were just playing Stranger Things D&D and that they were just little kids playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. The theories
were much better. In my opinion, all these theories were so good, and then when we finally saw it,
we're like, oh. Not the...
Oh.
We both felt the same energy. We're just like, okay. I was expecting more.
Yeah. My thing is, how did Max graduate?
Thank you. That's like such a...
There was so many plot holes, like what happened to Murray? What happened like with all these other people? But you don't see them or see their happy ending. There's still a lot of plot holes that they never answered.
Honestly, you're gonna call me gross for this. I feel like there should have... Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I banged my finger to her desk. I was like, ow. I don't need an ambulance. I'm good. I'm good. Ow, it hurts. But continue with your thought.
Like, I don't even remember. Like,
I'm good. I'm no blood. I'm fine.
I don't know. Like, I felt like it's gonna be messed up me saying this. There should have been more deaths. And the reason I say that is not to be cynical, but I feel like this was too easy.
It was too easy, and they like specify like, oh, don't get too attached to your characters, people will die, and then just to realize just what, one or two.
It was Callie, the one that everybody was waiting for, even though I wasn't.
So I was like, don't tease that just to like not to show it.
I'm like,
I was prepared. I really thought Jonathan was gonna die.
I thought Jonathan was gonna die. I thought maybe Joyce
too. Nancy, between Nancy, Jonathan, Joyce, and probably Hopper.
Honestly, I was ready for Steve to something. Like,
yeah, I was waiting for someone to die.
It just felt so easy, and like I get because, like I said, we already warned the whole spoilers and everything. With Eleven's death, to me, I didn't have exactly a problem with it. It was just more so. It just didn't make sense. I felt like it would have been more powerful if she took, like, you're gonna judge me for saying this, but honestly, if 11 and Vecna had died with each other, would have been something that would have made more
sense
of a powerful impact. The whole thing of, well, I'm gonna go into the bomb and just that whole there was so many things.
They did admit that's online. They did admit that her death was up for interpretation. Like, you could think that she died, you could think that she survived. Yeah, it's really up to the viewer what they want for that character, but they did admit to that.
I don't think that's an issue. I'm not mad at that. It's just more so, I don't know. Like, it's just, I just felt like I wanted more from Henry. I feel like there was so much we could have gone into when it came to Henry.
Like, could have given, like, the hero, like, the arc. Like, you know what? The Mind Flayer did control me. I'm controlling my own. I control my own hand, you know, from Merida. Like, I control my own fate. Like, let me help them and let me fight the Mind Flayer. So Vecna versus Mind Flayer. That would have been cool.
I was expecting that 3-headed monster from Will's painting. Yeah. There were so many things I was expecting. Just that, I felt so let down.
I know.
I just felt like, I don't want to say so. It's not that the season was bad. It was not a bad season. There was a lot of things that I did like from it. But one, I felt like 11 was a side character throughout that whole
entire thing.
That whole season up until sacrificing herself. And I'm here just like,
she's gonna sacrifice herself. Sorry.
Like, I was bummed. It just didn't, it didn't hit for me.
Yeah, the ending didn't for me either. I was like, oh, we could have done this in 10 minutes. I didn't need 40 minutes of of the epilogue.
It was long.
It was very long.
And then with Jonathan and Nancy, I was okay with Jonathan and Nancy like ending it, and I'm grateful she ended up by herself. That to me I was fine with. Just that the epilogue.
Steve's ending was cute.
Steve's was the best ending in my opinion. His
ending was adorable.
Him and Dustin's were the best ending out of everybody's. I'm happy for Max and Lucas, but I'm gonna be so for real. Like, I feel so bad for Mike. I feel like just Mike is the sad, depressed story. I'm like, y'all really want to like end Mike's story like that?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's so sad. And then like with 11, out of everybody, 11 deserved a happy ending for everything she went through. But I understand their mentality was, how was that gonna go about? How was that gonna?
Because the government will still go after
I
her.
wanted that old lady.
That old lady was annoying.
I'm like, seriously, you're not worried about like all these mind flayers about to destroy your world? No, we need 11. Like, what is wrong with?
What's up with these old people needing 11?
They're just like, we want the power. I'm like, if it wasn't for these people, everyone would be dead. You old hag.
You old hag.
Could not stand her. I was waiting for her to go, but
I know.
Don't even get me started. Yeah, so Stranger Things, that was really...
The way her whole tone shift. Yeah, death. So, about Stranger Things. 99.2.1.
Just, I don't know. Like, I just really was, like, with very mixed feelings. It just didn't... I feel like they wanted to give the idea, like, I get it. Like, 11, like, it's, like you mentioned, it's up to interpretation. She's, like... possibly out by the waterfall, and now she's
the
just...
three waterfalls.
The three waterfall, and she's just like...
balanced. Should be.
I don't know. Like, I felt like she deserved more. Maybe that's just where I'm at. I felt like she truly deserved more, and I feel like it was unjust
Instead
for her.
of a Nancy Wheeler side, like, story, whatever show.
Oh, yeah.
I think they should do 11.
That would be fun. But
of what happened after she sacrificed herself. Or during that time, and then her new life, etc. That would have been cute.
Honestly,
but I know they want to keep it to interpretation. That's fine. And then I don't want to be that person, but I don't want another Nancy thing.
I don't either. Like, listen, I'm not saying Nancy's a bad character at all. I think she's a cool character, but a Nancy story by herself, no,
it's gonna do bad. I think.
I don't think it's gonna go well. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll see what happens. But I personally am not interested.
Yeah, same.
So that's really it for Stranger Things. It's crazy because
you had a huge journey for Stranger Things. I didn't.
Yeah, I started Stranger Things the moment it came out, and it was during my college years. Mm-hmm. And I've watched every season. I suffered the long wait.
You did,
and honestly, like, my whole mentality throughout this whole journey has been, for the love of God, please protect Steve Harrington. And
I know everyone did the Wicked chant.
We were all like just being like, "Don't break his bones, let him live."
I like how they did that the first thing, like 10 minutes in. He's gonna die. Psych. Just get it out of your system.
I love the fact that he became like a coach for the baseball team and a team, like
a gym teacher type of deal.
Yeah, like, I'm just grateful that my boy Steve Harrington was okay. He had, like, to me, overall, one of the best character developments throughout the show. The one thing that did disappoint me, where he had, like, a setback, but he apologized, so we're giving him that, was how he told, like, Dustin the whole thing with Eddie. But the question is, was he wrong, though? Okay, I already know that she's, like, struggling because she likes Eddie.
I like Eddie. But, thing is, he's not wrong, but the timing just to prove a point to shut Dustin up, knowing how fragile Dustin was, to get a reaction out of Dustin was uncalled for.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's just the timing and place, knowing what you said was going to affect them, and he was going to react the way he did, was not cool.
It was anger that I think I understand why he was upset, because unfortunately Dustin did put them in situations that were, and a lot of things could have not have happened, and so I get it. At the same time, like, sometimes it's like that saying, even though you are right in something, isn't necessary. Some things aren't necessary to kind of like
I told you so.
Yeah, and so I think that was really what it was that, like, Steve was not wrong. I do think in some points it's kind of it's hard to think about, but like, we love Eddie, and it would have been. I knew he wasn't gonna come back. It was gonna.
Once he signed that Marvel contract, he wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah, he was like, "Listen, I got big things. You're gonna catch me in Doomsday."
Yeah, so, flame on. Sorry.
Like, I knew Eddie wasn't gonna come back, but overall, like, I love that.
I knew everyone wanted Eddie to come back. They had the vampire bat like theory of how he'll come back.
I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Like, I knew there was no way, especially with his busy. No, it wasn't gonna happen.
His new busy schedule would be no way.
But I do love that Dustin basically was able to do the homage.
Oh yeah, what Eddie wanted when he graduated.
Yeah,
I did it again.
You keep hurting yourself. Why do you do this?
You heard it too.
I heard it. Like, why do you keep hurting yourself?
I'm fine. This is twice. Ow.
Emotional, damn it.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. My knuckle is a little, but I'm fine.
This is like the second time.
I know, at the same spot.
Move your hand from there.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Continue. Where were we? Eddie, Bat, yeah. Dustin, graduation. How did Max graduate? Is that where we were? Yeah.
And then Sam hurt her hand. So
ignore me.
I like the homage. I like how the principal was like really mad about it. I love the whole vibe of it. And then that one girl. The only thing I didn't like was, where was Susie?
I know. Where the heck was Susie? Because he was ready to go with that other girl.
I was like, no. Like, she was the worst. Like, to me, like, there were so many plot holes. I liked Will's ending. I thought Will's ending was fine. I liked that for him. Hopper and
yeah, they got engaged.
Joyce, they got engaged. It just made me sad overall that, like, the one who's really struggling to move on is going to forever be Mike. He's forever going to be the storyteller, that he'll never know what happened to the woman that...
Or make a Stranger Things D&D campaign and make money.
Oh my goodness, please. But it was necessary, because I know they said, like, with them, like, finishing the campaign, you saw, like, the other kids, like, you saw Holly and my boy, what's his name? Like, I love him. Delightful Derek. You saw him and, like, all her friends now, like, in the basement. Now they play D&D now. They're playing D&D and repeating the cycle, and them just putting their campaigns away. It was really, like, the message of saying goodbye to your childhood and, like, moving forward. And I thought that was overall a really great message. But can I be so clear? Adults, you can still enjoy D&D. So I don't know what you're trying to say, Duffer Brothers. All right? You need to chill with that, because I don't know what kind of message you're trying to put out there. But you're never too old for, D&D.
No one's ever too old for Disney. No one's ever too old for D&D.
I'm like, there's nothing wrong with enjoying childhood things. I know that's always, like, a conflict of, like, conversation. That a lot of the times you'll have, like, Disney adults. A lot of people get really frustrated and mad at Disney adults being like, oh my gosh, like, grow up. Like, what are you, like, 12? You like Disney and, like, all this?
Yes, I do.
I feel like I understand the, like, being annoyed at people who go, like, too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are a little...
over the top?
Yeah, like, for example, like, I know, this is, like, a great segue, I guess, to, like, talk about, there was, during the time, like, I don't know if anyone was familiar with the Starbucks cups that were being sold, the teddy bear cups, like, during, like, the winter season, I believe.
We talked about this.
We did?
Yes.
Oh, well then, yeah. You see? This is how, like, you're gonna be helping me to remember, because I felt like we didn't talk about this. But it's kind of like that. Like, there's some people who go overboard with things that I feel like they need to, like, chill out. They act like it's the end of the world if they don't get, like, a Disney cup or whatever. And I'm like, in that aspect, I can
like
understand.
The popcorn buckets and all that stuff.
Yeah, like, when they go, like, too far and crazy, and then you have, like, scalpers that, like, they do the most, like, that kind of stuff, I can understand the annoyance. But overall, like, in general, just, like, let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Like, there's some things that, yeah, to you, you might not understand the appeal, but to others, they just like. It's a difference of opinion. Like, I don't understand the hype of people who like sports. Who, like, literally go to, like, a bunch of, like, sports, like, you know what I'm talking about, like, games and such. They spend so much money, and, like, they actually bet and do, like, fantasy football. Like, to me, I find that weird, but at the same time, some people find the stuff that I like too childish. So that's why I'm saying, I feel like it can, a lot of the times, be really hypocritical, you know?
Yeah.
Like, let people just enjoy what they want to enjoy. Like, if you personally don't enjoy it, that's fine. We're not all gonna enjoy the same things. Like, there's things that I don't get, but I understand. It's what people like. So I think that's the best message overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I take me to Disney. I haven't gone.
I know, you might go.
I know.
Crossing fingers for you that you might go.
I know, right? For real. So, great. What else did we miss? I know people were actually, like, I know we were wanting to jump from Stranger Things. I know people were talking about Millie Bobby Brown and, like, the faces she made. People think she got her work done on her face.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. You could tell.
She's such a pretty woman. I don't know why she did that, if she did. Because I really don't know.
Yeah, we really don't know.
Like, I thought she was fine the way she looked, but unfortunately, I think something was done.
I personally think something was done.
You think so? So, yeah. I think so too. You might not be wrong. Just,
You okay?
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I thought she always looked fine, but now I'm like rethinking the scenes that she made, like the
Squidward duck face.
Squidward kind of duck face. Very dramatic. Like, yes, destroy Vecna.
Yes.
So, gosh, what else was in news? Well, we were gonna talk about Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah. A lot of trailers were leaked that people were like, even you're like, girl, it's AI. I'm like, no, I don't think this is AI.
I thought it looked AI to me.
And then Marvel Russo brothers released that same trailer. I'm like, girl, this wasn't AI. It's legit.
No, what I saw, because when people were releasing stuff, it was when everything was really, like, how do you call it? You couldn't really see it well. It was like crappily recorded on someone's phone or whatever. It was a leak, right?
Yeah.
But somebody went on and made, like, their own AI versions to try and replicate.
Oh,
so that's what I saw. That's why I sent it to you, and I'm like, this is AI. Is this what you're talking about? But then finally, like, because I think this is when Avatar, the third movie, was coming out.
We still haven't watched yet.
Right? We still haven't watched it. I literally have, ironically, my Avatar shirt, because I really want to go and see it.
Yeah, so from what I gathered, they're like each 2-3 weeks or something, or each week, yada yada.
That it's all in theaters.
That's only in theaters that a different trailer from Doomsday was gonna appear for Avatar on Fire and Ash. Some people said they went for that trailer and it didn't happen and they were pissed and they want their money back, and et cetera, et cetera. So some people that went every week, which is crazy. But I'm here like there's already leakers, and they're as what they've shown already, they've already been posting at least 2 already. Steve and Thor's. So the leak now is X-Men. That leak came out.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Of Scott, and then Charles, Eric, and the Sentinel in the back. And then there's another leak that came out. That one I'm kind of iffy with because I'm really not sure.
Thor?
No. It's about Wakanda. So it's Shuri. M'Baku, Namor, and the Thing for Fantastic Four. That he's with the Wakandan people. Like, Fantastic Four, they're with the Wakandan people.
That's crazy.
So I'm here, like, that one I'm iffy with, because I'm not 100% sure on that. The X-Men one, I think, is legit.
Yeah, the X-Men was legit. They already are like, yeah, with the X-Men,
I'm happy
legit.
that Scott is getting his comeback.
Finally!
He needed it so badly.
Finally, because I know, listen, I love me Wolverine. Do not get me wrong.
I love my Wolverine, too.
But I'm like, finally, Scott can have some love. Cyclops can finally have a moment.
Yes.
He is, like, the actual leader of the X-Men.
Yes, and it's finally. The iconic suit. And the Sentinel in the back. I was like, oh, everyone died, didn't they? All right.
So, yeah, there was the trailer of Thor's that we saw, and he was, like, praying to his father because he's been raising love.
And people are saying, because there's technically no gods now, what if he's praying and the only one that could hear it is Loki? So Loki's hearing his prayers.
He's like,
from being because he's like the god of stories or whatever.
He's
so probably he's the one that's hearing Thor's prayers, but Thor doesn't know about it yet.
Yeah, there's that, and then we already know of Steve.
Steve.
I'm telling you, all because this is my issue. This is my issue right here because I've been trying to get her to watch this movie with me, which is called Eternity. This is going to be a little jumpy, so please follow me with this, okay? There's this movie called Eternity that it's about she has to choose who she's going to want to spend eternity with. Her her husband that she like had children with and like ended up like they grew old of age and they died, or the husband that she lost and it was like a what if situation.
Okay.
So for me, before even watching this movie, my mentality is you already built a family with this person. You had children with them. Yes, it's always going to be a what if situation, but you don't know what, like you're willing to sacrifice like a marriage that you built with like happiness, love, children. You're ready to let that go just for a what if. And that's my thing. This is my issue with Marvel. This is where I'm going to bring it back full circle because I mentioned like Titanic, right? I talked about how like with Titanic, would Rose still want to go for Jack and not the husband that she created children with? Okay, but no, it's about this crazy love story that we had. I'm like, so Steve, I get it. I do. I want to try what Tony's been wanting to try. But you're going to go and wreck.
But Tony didn't wreck another family.
Tony didn't have to wreck a family. You basically wrecked a family. Like, Peggy, like... Let's talk about, like, she literally... She
had a whole family.
She had a family and, like, children and everything. Like, are we just gonna... Like, and Steve was cool with wrecking that. And, like, I liked who she was with, because it wasn't that from, like, Agent Carter?
I loved Agent Carter. That was a good show.
It's okay. Like, listen, it's okay for, like, the idea of, like, what could have been, but honestly, Steve should have moved on. I blame the writers from Marvel for that.
Russo brothers.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, I blame them. Because for real, like, maybe you feel differently, but I blame them for that.
I blame him for that, and I blame him just leaving Bucky. That always ticked me off. I'm like, you're there till the end of the line, but I need Peggy more than you.
Yeah, so, what happened to Civil War? You were so adamant, and now all of a sudden, I don't feel like dealing with you, Bucky.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
I'm like, this was your best friend. Like, you should have stayed for him. You should have moved on. Like, she moved on. Because he struggled. And she was happy. She was happy. Like, listen, I would have been chill if it was a final dance with Peggy.
And then he bounced.
And then he left to at least give some closure. That I would have respected. But let me go and, like, disrupt stuff. And I'm telling you, if that's why Doom is angry, I understand. I'm going to be siding with him the whole time.
Like the last episode, I will be Team Doom. Because if you wanted to go back, I can't say vulgar words. If you want to go back to get with Peggy, and then screwed up my timeline, my family's gone, dead.
Because of you?
Goodbye my wife, goodbye my kid, etc., etc., goodbye my world, because you wanted her, and because you couldn't keep it in your pants.
No,
like, hello.
For real. I'm like, and then what happened with Cher? Like, when are you going to explain? I kissed your niece. Like, when you're going to have the life?
As I said, I'm like, oh, if you went back in time, it's like you kissed, like, your great niece or great grandniece, whatever. Like, no. Like, that's weird.
To me, I just didn't like the whole situation overall. I want a refund. I'm just kidding.
Like, they should have left that part, as I said, the final dance and him coming back in time. And then he could have been part of the Falcon Winter Soldier thing, of Steve being there saying, hey, I want to give the shield to Sam because he earned it, because X, Y, and Z, trust me when I say this. And that whole show would have been different.
I feel like Steve caused a lot of problems.
He did.
I'm sorry. Like, and listen, I'm not upset that he wanted to, like, put himself first. The problem is, like, dude, putting yourself first could have been, like, go and, like, meet other people.
He could have been like, I want to retire. Here's my shield, Sam or Bucky. Like, you know, here you go.
He could have just lived a normal life, but at this time, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole thing, I gotta go back for Peggy. It was just ridiculous. Like, everyone was like, oh, the dance. I'm like, no. He wrecked the whole family. If y'all didn't watch Agent Carter, he wrecked the whole family.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, that's why I brought Eternity in. It was my whole mentality of, like, with Peggy, this is my thing. I get it. Like, you miss Steve and all. But,
sorry,
like,
Mike Sniffly, my allergies. Oh, sorry. Continue. Thank you.
Like, let's be so for real. Like, you had a whole family and all, but no, let's sacrifice it all for Steve.
I want what Tony had.
You on what could have been, but sometimes the what could have been isn't like, you know,
yeah, and look,
you had a whole family with children, and all that just went out the window.
And look, we're having 2 major movies because of your decision.
Thanks a lot.
We have Doomsday and Secret Wars because it started with you.
And let me be clear, I was a Captain America girly. Right now, I got major beef with you, Steve Rogers.
I'm a Bucky girly, okay?
No, I switched.
I'm a Bucky girly.
I switched sides just because of how much you irritate me.
And soon might be a Doom girly, depending how this goes.
Honestly, same. Because I'm telling you now.
Not because of RDJ, because if Steve really messed up this character's whole family and stuff, I'll be pissed too. I'll be like, let me screw you over now.
I'm gonna be signing with Doom. I'm just saying if this is how this is gonna go. So cannot wait because I think we're gonna get the official trailer soon.
During the Super Bowl. So I think that's in February.
Great, I gotta watch sports.
Not really.
I know.
They're gonna post it in social media, the trailer.
They're gonna end up posting it, but I'll still watch.
That's the rumor that the full-on trailer will be during the Super Bowl show.
I want to invite you and a friend of ours to the Super Bowl. Not to the actual show, but like to watch it at home.
Oh, okay.
Like we did last year.
Oh yeah, we did do that last year.
It was really fun. So speaking of the Super Bowl, who is excited for who is it going to be? Bad Bunny, right?
Oh yeah, the halftime show, Bad Bunny.
I know this is like old, but like I know a lot of people were not happy with the idea that Bad Bunny was going to be the one to like perform and everything.
Yeah, I think we touched on that.
I think we probably did. Which is dumb. Like, I think it'll be fine.
I think it will be fine. As I said, I don't want to get to the...
Yeah.
All the stuff. But it's all mixed culture. It's not just one culture.
I'm like, we're going based on what's popular music of right now.
Right now, Bad Bunny is very popular.
So, I'm like, if it's really gonna ruin your day, just skip it. Like, it's not that deep. If there's something that I don't like, I'll skip it and move on with my day.
My thing is, if that's the case, where was all that with Shakira and Jennifer Lopez and
I would have skipped J-Lo.
I know, but
what
happened to all that with that?
I don't know.
You know, but whatever.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to know. I don't know. I
can't. I simply
can't. Just, I'm excited for the Super Bowl though, so I guess then
I have not been paying attention football wise, so I have no idea
who's against who.
Who's against who?
Couldn't tell you even if I wanted.
I'll find out day of.
Yeah. So, but yeah, well, I guess we'll update you guys if anything happens during the Super Bowl.
The only thing I care about the Super Bowl is the halftime shows and the trailers.
Exactly.
That's all I care about.
Exactly. That's the most important thing.
Who knows? There might be other movies and stuff we had no idea about that they're releasing. So we can react to that.
Yeah, there you go. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Like, we're gonna be very honest. This was like not planned.
We have no list. We're just going by memory at this very moment of time.
If this is messy, I promise you, it's gonna be more like we're gonna be like on point. Fine. I think so too. I don't think we've done my stuff. I don't think we've done a bad job.
I don't think we have.
No, I think we've done. I see a pop up here.
Oh, what is that?
Look, it was a pop up.
It was a microphone pop up. I was like, what does it say? And she's like, nope.
It was a pop up. Overall, like I think it's fine. I know we can talk about. I know there was like for anyone who were a lot of our childhood voice actors passed.
I know.
The voice actor of Sheen.
Yeah.
He passed away. I believe here I can even
one run right after the other was crazy.
Yeah, like it was a lot. I was like, my gosh. It was Jeffrey Garcia. He passed away in December. Just this oh gosh.
Well, yeah, recently because it was fresh though.
50 years old. Yeah. And it was like I think it was just due to like some medical complication that he had. He was young.
Yeah.
50 is not like, it's sad. And let me tell you, I was obsessed with Sheen. Like back then, his energy was like my energy. So oh my gosh, like it was sad. And then that voice of Chet Dimmadome? What's his name? Gosh. I always forget his name.
Doug Dimmadome?
Yes, something like that. It's
homeowner of Dale's Dimmadome.
Yes, him. He passed away as well. Yeah. He passed, and I'm just like, I'm like, hoping there's nobody else because I don't think my heart can take this.
I know.
My childhood. And what's sad is I always wanted some kind of, like, redo. Not redo, but, like, them to bring back, like, old cartoons like we've seen, recently with, like, The Amazing World of Gumball was brought back.
Took it over,
And then, the Fiona show that basically is bringing back, like, all the old Adventure Time people.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted that for some reason for, like, a lot of different shows. And I don't know, I always felt like Jimmy Neutron would be so fun to bring back, but it's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same, and I think that this new generation, they'll be very confused. It's just our generation watching
I know,
it.
it's us. It's selfishly
for us.
So honestly, this was something that we even talked about, like, yesterday, ironically, that I really think Cartoon Network I feel like Cartoon Network has, like, the best chance of bringing certain things.
I thought Cartoon Network, like, ended.
Well, I know.
And that's the reason
why. Well, yeah,
why
they ended, but I'm saying, like, the old shows, like, if that was, like, bought, some of the old shows I think could work for...
Who owned Cartoon Network? Because they'll own the domain for those characters. Or they could sell it.
I'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
But I think, like, if that was the situation... What shows do you personally think could be brought back?
From my childhood?
Yeah, what do you think could, like, actually...
Foster's Home Imaginary Friends.
I think that one, like, with newer...
Yeah.
That would be really fun. Like, maybe, like, he's older, the kid. I forgot his name, but, like, maybe he gets older. Was it Max? Max! Like...
I think so.
I think him being older and, like, taking over would be really cool. Or Frankie fully...
No more Powerpuff Girls. We had enough.
No, Powerpuff Girls I'm not interested in. I'm gonna be honest, Teen Titans go. If you're gonna bring actual Teen Titans
bring
back,
the actual Teen Titans
call me.
show.
But it's gonna suck because I know, like, the voice actor of Beast Boy
they don't want him no more because he's sick.
Oh, he's sick?
Yeah, that's the main reason why they don't want him to voice Beast Boy anymore, because he has some sort of sickness.
I thought it was because it was something he was, like, promoting.
No, because he has some illness and about it, and they didn't want him voicing the character no more.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he announced his Parkinson's diagnosis, and basically the departure was due to alleged performance issues.
Yeah, because of that.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that, like, I know he talked about it on social, like, media. He was, like, accusing of, like, discrimination.
Yeah, but for him being fired of containing Beast Boy was because of his Parkinson's. It was not because of his views. It was because of his illness.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was him that was like, yeah.
So that's why all the voice actors and actresses for Teen Titans were, like, behind them saying, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, how is that fair?
I know. It's not going to be the same, so I don't even know if I want, like...
I don't want Teen Titans. They tried.
I feel like there's just...
I know they're doing Totally Spies. They're doing a remake of that one.
That will be cool.
They are. I don't know when it comes out. I think it comes out this year. But I hope they don't mess it up, though.
Is it weird that I would want to see Ed and Eddie?
Oh, you told me that this morning.
I feel like that would be really fun. I don't know why. Just, like, for them to bring that back.
Ed and Eddie
it's going to be weird to bring back, though.
Our Ed and Eddie was this generation's Gumball.
Yeah. It was a trip. Ralph? Oh, my gosh! Ralph was like...
I don't think they are, because technically... They have Gumball, and that's what Ed and Eddie was
pretty much
us.
Yeah. There's code would not work with.
No, I want Billy and Mandy back.
Billy and Mandy,
yes,
you think?
Billy and Mandy.
I don't know.
I want that back.
I don't think Courage the Cowardly Dog, because at that point they're dead.
I know they made a video game.
Oh, they made a video
Courage
game.
And Cowardly, so maybe. But I think it's just more based off the video game.
I'm like trying to think what other show. I'm like blanking.
You're blanking.
I'm blanking because I liked like the really really old shows. So I'm trying to think of something that like was newer. Honestly, I would want something with Steven Universe, but maybe him coming back older would be interesting. I don't know.
I miss Steven Universe.
We were really into like Steven Universe and like that. It would be really interesting for something like that to come back. But the problem would be, what would be the issue? Because the diamonds are now, Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't think of like any other thing.
Yeah, I can't think on top of my head after the ones I just mentioned.
Yep.
Oh, Kolyoko.
Stop! No one speaks enough about Kolyoko. That was my the show.
Same. I was like, Kolyoko.
I will literally like randomly play in the car and like I get looks. They're like, what? And I'm just like, here we are going far to save all that we love. Like I will blast that.
And no one will know unless you grew up with that.
Yes, it won't hit unless you fully understand it.
Oh my gosh, I remember playing like in elementary school. We used to have like recess, and then with my little group of friends, we used to play Kolyoko, and I was always the pink one.
No, yeah,
because I didn't want to do much work. I was just lazy. I'm like, all she has to do is run to the place and put her hand. So we had like a wall, and they're like, Sam, all you have to do is just run across that wall, put your hand against the wall for a few seconds, and no one gets to you. You got it. I
was born for this character out of everybody when it comes to like.
So when I was little, I was like, what's just the one that does the less work, so I don't have to fight or interact with my friends and do like a lot of work. All I have to do is just run across, put my hand to the wall, and I'm done.
I loved her character. I thought she was always like so pretty and so fun, and like I was always obsessed with pink when I was little, so I was like, she's pink.
You like pink now. Your whole setup here is
pink.
Yeah,
my whole setup is pink too. That's why I'm like, some things never change, everybody. Am I right? Am I right? Exactly.
But if they brought that back, I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
With how the animation is now.
It would be. It actually would be. Gosh, what other can we jump into? Oh, I promised 90 Day.
Oh yeah, you did. Go ahead. So, your time to shine.
Long story short, I'm gonna summarize this so quick because I'm just over it. At the end of the day, Kara is what do you call it? Not gonna be with what's his name? Gosh, I forgot his name. Starts with a G.
Gino?
No, not Gino.
Jasmine?
No. We're not there to Gino. We're not there with Gino and Jasmine. Guillermo. That's his name. So those two are officially just not going to get back together, which honestly, bless, because the whole thing, I know they had their segment where they basically talked and everything, and like, they're like, oh, but you guys are cute together, and I'm like, she wants to continue going out. She wants to continue doing for her music, her bachata, which I always
the bachata.
Which I still find weird, like, but I'm like, whatever. I guess you're Drake Bell in this, all right. So,
sorry.
I'm like,
not the Drake Bell.
because for real, like, I'm just like, I don't know if maybe she is Latina, but I'm being told she is not Latina. So I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm like really like questioning.
Are you gonna Google is she Latina?
Kara? She is. She has strong ties. Wait a minute. Strong ties? What do you mean strong ties?
What do you mean, like 0.2%?
No. Okay, cool. So she just has ties. That's it.
The tie?
No, she's an American. No, because her Guillermo. No, nice try, Kara. That doesn't mean that. Okay. Let me not get carried away. Long story short, she can continue with her bachata. She continue. And I feel like Guillermo really cares about the well-being of her son. And like right now, I believe the son is in custody with him.
Okay.
So let her enjoy her music. Like at the end of the day, like she wants to be laid out at night with a person she used to have relationships with, and then expects Guillermo not to feel a kind of way. I'm like, girl, go have fun. Do you at this point, and he can be happy with his son. And I think that he will find the right person for him because I think he's a very well stand-up guy. He was very great on the show, so kind and understanding to anybody, and he was just honestly one of my favorites out of the entire season. Then we have Andre and Elizabeth. Andre calling when Lauren brought her friend Doga. There we go. Noga is her name. You see, this is what Andre does. He started calling her a dog by calling her Doga. And it was so rude. It was so disrespectful to her. And like, Andre throughout every time I've seen him has always been a problem. He always wants to insult somebody because things aren't going his way. And I think Elizabeth deserves him. I'm sorry to say that. I think that the two together can go and be happy with just being rude, because at the end of the day, I feel like they just want it's everybody else but not them. So that's why I don't really like about them. The one thing I will say, because this is technically news-wise, the father actually passed away last year, Elizabeth. That's the one thing I will say, that I think the father was a great person, was very kind and really truly cared for his family. I may not be a big fan. Not obviously, I'm not their friends. I don't know them.
Yeah.
A big fan of Elizabeth and Andre, but I do hope for the sake of them, whatever past beef that they have with their family, they can put that to the side and focus on building one for the sake of family, for the fact, because that's what Chuck always wanted. So rest in peace, Chuck. I'm sad about that.
Oh,
But
wow.
because Chuck was really like a great dad that truly did care about like wanting to make things work with, you know.
Yeah.
So then we have, gosh, what else do we have? We have like I said, Lauren and Alexi who decided to not continue a friendship with and which honestly makes sense because I do think that, you know, it's just too much. And I know a lot of people got annoyed with Alexi and Lauren because they don't want to share. They're like, you're on a television show, so you have to like share. I'm like, I feel like this is for anybody. If you choose not to share something, I think you're within your right. I might not be the biggest fan of Alexi and Lauren, but I do think that if there's certain things you want to keep private, you are entitled to that. I get you're on a reality show, but if they're choosing, listen, we're not going to disclose certain things, they don't have to. And it's the same with everybody. If y'all choose to be open, like Elizabeth was like being mad about, be open about it. And if there's things you want to keep private, be private about it. It's within your own choice.
Right.
Because I know that like when it comes to Jovi and Yara, I don't know if they're still together or not, but I just know that Jovi was looking for divorce lawyers behind Yara's back.
Okay.
And Elizabeth and Andre revealed that to be petty on the show. And so it was a whole thing with them. So honestly, I don't know what's going on with them. And then finally we have we have Darcy and Georgie, who they had their moment of like, Georgie, I want kids. And then Darcy is like, you know I can, and you know, that situation.
Yeah.
Then we have the sister coming in for some reason with her, Stacy and Florian, and now they're having issues because Florian literally moved to another state. Do you remember Florian?
Remind me.
He's the one that he was on the show of to try and heal the relationship, The Last Resort. You remember I told you a little bit about The Last Resort?
Yeah.
And he would like get into it with like Jasmine and the ladies. Like, he moved to a whole other state, and he's, like, living his own life separately from her, and they're having issues now, and I'm like, okay, but I thought this was about Darcy, but I guess nope, it's about y'all too. It's always these twins that, like, they're like, I don't understand why our marriages don't work, and I'm like, look inward, and, like, maybe...
I wonder why.
I'm like, y'all keep choosing men that want to go after your money, and then you're shocked that, how come he just wants to go after my money? I'm like, okay, so long story short, that's their business, and blah, 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 blah. And I know that Florian gets in it with Jasmine. Jasmine throughout the whole show, and, like, even outside of the show is where I want to, like, end this off, thank God. To me, like, Jasmine... I've always went back and forth with Jasmine. As you guys can look back on episodes, you'll see how my opinion constantly is, like, jumping from one place to another.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to repeat once I believe I've done it before. Jasmine and Gino are both guilty in different ways.
Yeah.
I think Gino will be better just separating himself completely from Jasmine, because I don't think Jasmine has done any personal growth whatsoever. Because there's even been, I don't know if because her and Matt are trying to get back on the show, but like Matt literally like ditched, and like Jasmine has been on like her social media being like, oh my gosh, he left me for 3 days and he like ditched me. Matt, come back, I'm sorry that I screamed at you for a text message. Like, so much drama within these two.
Oh,
I don't know if they're trying to get back on the show,
maybe,
and that's why they're doing
like,
it.
see, look, we have drama. Call us back.
To me, I feel like Jasmine has so much issues. I'm sorry to be that person. I feel bad for her sons, truly, because I don't know what's happening with them. I think it has to be like hard for them to like know about that their mom's gone through, and there's just so much within them. So honestly, the final thing I have to say just for them is that I really think that in order for Jasmine to truly like change, she has to look within herself.
Yeah.
Because like this woman, I don't think it's like it's everybody else, but it's not me. Like, she didn't even apologize to that one girl that she like literally attacked.
Oh, still? That was a while ago.
She never apologized. Like, it's always everybody else. It's either Gino, it's Matt, it's this person and this, but I'm like, you choose, like, my thing is, you choose this energy then. So it's still, no matter how much you want to change it, Jasmine, it's still something that you need to look inward towards. Like, that's kind of like, I've even talked to you about this before. I used to have certain people in my life where I'm like, no, but like, it was them. But then it came to a point where I'm like, okay, I keep looking for this kind of energy. This is something within me that I need to sit with myself and figure out. That is self-reflection. That is needed. That is something that is like truly 1000% needed. And if
Yeah.
you don't self-reflect, you got issues.
Yeah.
You're going to continue to have issues. You're going to keep looking for the same stuff, keep getting yourself into the same things.
In my opinion, she needs therapy for sure.
Yep.
And not do all this, what she's doing right now.
Yeah. For real.
Because there's something internal that she has to figure out or self-reflect on herself of what's going on. Because clearly she's the main issue.
Yeah.
And when she figures all that out, then, you know, say your apologies, say, etc.,
But she doesn't feel sorry.
But I think she's too, headstrong, maybe? That's the right word?
She gets really,
or stubborn,
she gets
maybe?
really nasty.
Yeah.
Like, it's something, like, there's anger. Like, she doesn't want to change. And I'm like, you can't fix somebody who doesn't want to change.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think Jasmine's a horrible person. I just think she reaps what she sows. Like, she looks for this.
Yeah.
Maybe not intentionally, but I'm like, if you don't do, like, the inner work you need to do for yourself, then you're going to continue being in this cycle. And it's going to be hard for people to sympathize with you.
Yeah, and don't act surprised at the end when things don't go your way.
She genuinely needs to look within herself, and I think that's my biggest takeaway when it comes to Jasmine. She needs to look within herself. If we continue seeing her on the show, honestly, I'm kind of over them. I'm agreeing 1000% with Yara. I am sick of Gino and Jasmine's stuff. Honestly, I don't want to see them back on TV for a while. Like, I would like to see them actually, like, healing as human beings. Because I get it, you're here for, like, the money, the drama, but, like, this is too much. Y'all need to, like, seriously go and get some help. That's my takeaway.
Hey, 10 minutes.
I was quick with it because I'm over it. I'm over them. Like, I'm over the show right now. So, yeah. Wow, we already made an hour. And honestly, as you guys can tell, we didn't really have, like, our usual...
We had nothing planned, but we did good.
Yeah, I just wanted to come back and just say, like, hey,
hello,
guys,
we're back.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year's.
And you will this time continue to actually, like, see us. We're going to be, like, more on top of this, and we're sorry for, like, the constant delays and the constant, you know, it's just my school will come first.
Yeah.
And life priorities, those things will unfortunately have to come first, but we will do our best to come back and like just stick with us, just keep up with us. We're gonna have a Twitch soon.
Yeah, we're very appreciative for those who are sticking around with us and waiting patiently with us. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, for real. And we're hoping that we can actually go further with this. Like, I know that we're definitely going to do what's it called? Like I said, like the gaming channel.
Twitch.
We're gonna be more active on that, and we're gonna keep you guys updated. So best thing I can tell you is follow us on Spotify if you haven't. Obviously, I would hope you have, or you can follow us on YouTube. Everything is the same. Spill the Tea and Sam podcast is where you can find us.
So you understand where. Why are you smiling at me like that? I'm sorry, you don't see what she turned to me with a smile on her face with her hands put together on her cheek.
I'm so proud of you.
Like a proud mom looking at their kid doing something.
It looks like you're holding an Oscar. That's why it's like with the way you're holding the mic. It looked like you were holding like a reward, and I'm like,
thank you for this award. So yes, we have an Instagram page with the same name. Please follow us there to catch up on any updates that we have regarding us posting stuff.
Yeah, and you can also follow us on TikTok.
Oh, I don't have to. That's your domain.
Yeah, I handle TikTok.
On TikTok too.
I promise you, I'll be posting more. It's just with everything that's happened, it's been on delay, but keep up with us, and I promise you, you will get more stuff from us. And we're just so grateful for every single one of you, and we cannot wait for the new year.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Oh, you were not ready. Usually,
I was not ready.
Usually, she always tells me, he's like, Sam, you know what we're missing? What? What are we missing?
Thank you guys for everything.
We're missing the outro.
What? What are you saying?
We're missing it. You missed your line. You missed your cue. Do it.
Oh, wait.
Pick a song.
Wait. No. We gotta do this again. Sam.
Okay. Yes.
We were missing an outro.
Okay, cool.
Bye.